Would you like to know how to be a good boyfriend? Let's say you've found the perfect lady and you want to make her your girlfriend, but you're not quite sure if you need to step your game up just a little bit. Now, it can be difficult if you've not had a girlfriend before or you've dated, well, people that were not great. And especially when girls have expectations and you're not really sure what they could be. Girls, and I apologise for this, are not great at vocalising these things to guys. They kind of just expect them to, mind read, which isn't helpful, but luckily I'm going to give you a hand. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you what girls think guys should do in order to be a good boyfriend. And by the end of this video, you will fully understand what it takes to be an amazing boyfriend. Whether you already have a girlfriend or you're hoping to get one soon, this video will prove helpful. Like and subscribe. Don't just tell them what you think they want to hear. It can be tempting, especially at the beginning of a relationship, to agree with everything or say things that you think your lady wants to hear. You want to impress her, which makes sense, I get that, but this is not the way to do it. If you do this, you actually come across as a weak person or that you don't actually have any thoughts of your own. And this is, of course, not something that you want. So remember, you want to look confident, and then when you are confident, you get respect. A girl wants you to tell her what you really think, especially when she asks for your opinion. Be honest about what you want in the future. After you have both been together for a while, it is inevitable that you both, especially your lady, will start talking about your future together. She might ask what you see in the future and maybe hint at a marriage, a house, kids, or even just lots of dogs. You should only say that you have thought about something like this if you really have. There is no need to lead her on. Girls are going to get excited if they believe that their boyfriend eventually wants to marry them, to buy a house with them, or to have children. And if then, when the time comes and you back away because you were never really ready to do those things, well, you leave her really hurt and you might actually lose her. It's best to be honest and tell her that you're not ready and what you want your future to look like. Accept her habits and bizarre hobbies. Good boyfriends take their girlfriends for who they are. They don't try and change her or even get annoyed when she does things a little differently. They simply smile and laugh it off when she does something that maybe you find a little bit strange or funny. We all have things that make us unique, and sometimes those things, they can be annoying to others. When you are someone's boyfriend, you need to love them anyway and embrace any of the strange hobbies that they might have. And she will be doing the same, so make sure you accept hers because she's going to be accepting yours. She might not have the same sex drive as you. Did you know that men fantasize about sex twice as often as women? It makes sense then that women and men would have very different sex drives. A man is often much higher on average, not always, than a woman's, which can leave them feeling very unloved. The truth is, she doesn't love you any less. She just does not have the same need or want for sex as you do. Some girls don't like it when their boyfriends bring up sex all the time because it makes them feel guilty and slightly used, and that their boyfriend only wants one thing. So try to avoid doing that and instead organize romantic dates, make her feel loved, which then will naturally lead to sex. That will score you some serious boyfriend brownie points. You don't have to fix everything. You can relax now. If you have a girlfriend, then of course you should be there for her and you should listen to her problems. You should not feel, however, that you have to fix all of her problems. Sometimes she just wants to vent to you and then move on. She does not expect you to stay up all night plotting revenge on someone that caused the big queue at the paper copier in the office. You can, of course, offer her your opinion if that's the type of problem she has. Otherwise, and this will probably save a lot of arguments, just be there to listen to her and then leave her to it to solve it. It's nice to check in once in a while and see how she's doing with that problem. The easiest thing you can do is say, babe, do you want me to listen or do you want me to provide a solution? If you hold some controversial opinions, then you don't need to share them with her, especially if your opinions are about women and let's say it's something along the offensive lines. This could actually ruin your relationship and could lead to her breaking up with you. So make sure to think before you speak so that you can avoid those awkward conversations and awkward situations. Be reliable. A boyfriend has to be reliable. Your girlfriend wants you to always do what you say you are going to do and make sure you do it in a timely manner. This covers everything from turning up to a date on time to taking out the rubbish when you are supposed to do it, not when she asks you to do it. A girl thinks that a good boyfriend should be reliable and be there for her. And if you start letting her down, then she will find someone else who won't let her down, so be mindful. Always look as good as you can. When we get into relationships, sometimes we start letting our standards slip. We start dressing more casual and we don't really care about our appearance as much. We may stop working out, we stop eating healthily, and men stop looking after their facial hair. Basically, everything fails to the wayside and your girlfriend is gonna start to notice. She will feel that you don't care about how you look around her and that you don't want to dress up for her, which could really bring her down. She may find this a little bit offensive. She may start to notice other guys who are dressing up and making an effort to stay in shape. And this is, of course, the last thing that you want. The best thing that you can do is to keep up your standards. Keep dressing nicely, stay in shape, and keep your facial hair trimmed. And make that extra effort to dress up on dates. This will keep that spark alive and it will keep your girlfriend happy. Fight her corner. Your friends or family might not like your girlfriend. This can be a really difficult spot for the both of you to be in. You love your family and your friends and you want to stay close to them, right? You also don't want to lose your girlfriend and you want everyone to get along. Now, the worst thing that you can do though is to leave her alone or to not fight for her when they say things that aren't considered too nice. You need to be on her side and fight her corner. And this is the true sign of a good boyfriend. Don't put down her friends and keep your opinions to yourself. You might not like her friends for whatever reason. That's okay. You are allowed to like or dislike whoever you want. Don't, however, put them down in front of her or stop her from seeing them. This can be really toxic in a relationship and could lead to the ending. In this instance, a good boyfriend keeps their opinions to themselves. Be yourself. Remember, your girlfriend wants to know the real you. She doesn't want to get to know you to only find out that you are completely different a year down the line. If she figures out that you were pretending to be someone else, then, well, let's be real here, she's not going to trust you. It's better to be yourself from the beginning, and then she will love you for it. Surprise her with romantic gestures. You need to keep that romance alive by arranging some surprise dates to keep her well and truly romanced. She will be the happiest girlfriend and tell everyone that she has the best boyfriend she has ever had. We do get into the habit of thinking, well, I've bagged an amazing lady, I don't need to keep working for her affection and attention, but sadly you do. So make sure you have regular date nights. There you go, we've reached the end of the video. I really hope this video helped. Leave your comments down below if you feel I've missed something from today's video. And one more thing, if you want to get your name rolling up like these people's names just here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day, like and subscribe. See you soon.